Hello and many thanks for staying with us. Welcome to Asset Television News. I am Mania OCB. First, the headlines. Inec to lift campaign ban on presidential Nass 2027 elections. 4 Almajirai die after eating food poisoning in KANO. Child star actress Hayden Panettiere dies at 36 years old. Now, the news in details. The Independent National Electoral Commission, Inec, will on Wednesday, August 19, lift the ban on public campaigns for the 2027 presidential and National Assembly elections. The commencement of the public campaigns is the 6th item on the timetable and schedule of activities released by the Commission for the 2027 general elections. The move is in line with the Section 98(1) of the Electoral Act 2026, which provides that public campaigns by public parties shall commence 150 days before polling day and end 24 hours before the election. Political parties also have until Saturday, August 22nd, to substitute candidates who withdraw from the contest in accordance with the Section 31 of the Act, which provides for the withdrawal of candidates 90 days before the election. Candidates seeking to withdraw from the elections are also required to do so in writing by the same date. The parties have until the close of business on August 29th to submit the nomination forms of candidates they are sponsoring for the elections. Forms 13A to E pursuant to Section 30 and 1 of the Electoral Act. Inec is expected to publish the final list of nominated candidates on September 12, 2026. Minister of Solid Minerals Development, Dele Alake, has warned illegal miners against extracting minerals from abandoned mines pits without licensing, following the death of 7 persons in a pit collapse at Kasa in Burkinladi local government area of Plateau State.
Alake, while reacting to the incident, said the tragedy could have been avoided if the miners had formed a cooperative and obtained the necessary permit to operate legally. He said obtaining a permit would have also enabled the artisanal miners to benefit from field training provided by the ministry's artisanal mining department, while giving them access to a more sustainable source of income. The minister commiserated with the government and people of Plateau State over the deaths and urged artisanal miners across the country to learn from this incident. Alake added that the challenge facing the government was to transform abandoned mining pits, which currently poses serious safety risks, into productive assets capable of generating jobs and investments. To further reduce the risks associated with investing in, the initiative is being implemented through a public-private partnership with Impact Nigeria Alliance alongside Geomatics, specialists in pneumatics, with Plateau State serving as the pilot beneficiary. The project is expected to help locate and accurately characterize the thousands of legacy tin pits and develop workflows for the reclamation and productive reuse. The minister urged interested investors to direct inquiries to the Nigerian Mining Cadastral Office and the ministry's Mines and Environment Compliance Department.
4 Quranic students known as Almajirai have died in KANO after reportedly consuming contaminated food in Ngongo local government area of KANO State.
The students were from Sangaya of Malam Ilyasu Mai Sangaya in Kadagi, Safiawa, Ugogo local government area of Kano Metropolis, according to a statement signed by the national chairman of Sangaya Media Network, Alarama Sani Musa Nuhu. said the students were immediately rushed to Malam Aminu Kano Teaching Hospital on Sunday evening after they developed symptoms suspected to be food poisoning. Despite efforts by doctors to save their lives, the four students gave up the ghost on Sunday night, August 16, 2026. The incident has drawn concerns from Islamic school operators and community leaders in the area who are calling for thorough investigations into the source of the food and better health support for Sangaya students in general. The statement did not disclose the nature of the food consumed or the substance suspected to have caused the poisoning, leaving the exact circumstances surrounding the death as unclear.
Management of Nnamdi Azikiwe University, Oka, has ordered an investigation after a viral video showed students allegedly assaulting and stripping a lecturer following an allegation of attempted sexual misconduct involving a female student. The incident occurred within the university premises on Saturday, August 15, 2026, and involved a lecturer in the Department of Chinese Studies, Faculty of Arts. Videos of the confrontation subsequently spread widely across social media and generated strong reactions online. The circumstances surrounding what happened inside the lecturer's office have not been independently established. The lecturer has also not been found guilty of any offense, and the allegation against him remains subject to investigation. In a statement issued by the Director of Information and Public Relations, Aloysius Atta, the university has condemned the resort of violence, self-help, and jungle justice, saying allegations of misconduct must be addressed through established institutional procedures and due process. The incident has continued to attract reactions, with rights organizations speak out for justice advocacy, calling for separate investigations into the sexual misconduct allegation and the reported mob attack. We'll now take a short break, and when we return, we'll bring you more stories. Don't go away. Stay with us. Welcome back. Troops of Joint Task Force Northwest Operation Fasan Yamma has foiled an attempted mass abduction of terrorists in Angwanrogo village, Kaurana Moda local government area of Zamfara state, rescuing 9 civilians, including an infant. The incident occurred when troops received a distress call that terrorists believed to have been led by suspected kingpin Malam Shuaibu infiltrated into the community and attacked civilians traveling along the local route. Preliminary investigation, according to the statement by the media information officer, Lieutenant Colonel Aliu Danja, indicated that the attack may have been carried out in reprisal for the recent arrest of suspected collaborators linked to the terrorist network. The statement said the suspect had earlier been intercepted by troops while attempting to procure motorcycles and premium motor spirit PMS in support of their terrorist activities, abandoned their mission and fled into the surrounding forest. Following the engagement, troops rescued 9 civilians, including an infant. 2 women who sustained gunshot wounds during the terrorist attack were promptly evacuated for medical attention and are currently receiving treatment. Operation Fasan Yamma remains resolute in its determination to deny terrorists and other criminal elements the freedom to attack innocent citizens. The Joint Task Force will continue to sustain pressure on terrorist networks while taking all necessary measures to protect lives and restore lasting peace and security across the Northwest region. The National Drug Law Enforcement Agency, NDLEA, has arrested a 48-year-old businessman, Nwanko Oyebuchi, with 1.55 kilograms of cocaine allegedly concealed in the walls and railings of his luggage at the Murtala Mohammed International Airport, Lagos. The suspect, a marble dealer in Lagos, was arrested at the departure hall of the Terminal 2 of the airport while attempting to board a Qatar Airways flight to New Delhi in India. The NDLE Director, Media and Advocacy, Femi Babatunde, disclosed this in a statement on Sunday, adding that a search of the suspect checking in luggage revealed 1.55 kg of cocaine factory fitted into walls and railings. Babafemi said the suspect confessed to selling his marble business and other assets to raise 23 million to purchase the consignment, which he allegedly intended to sell in India for up to 100 million. The agency said Onyebuchi is to remain in custody and will be prosecuted accordingly. And now to some international scene. And on a sad note, Hayden Panettiere had been one of our familiar faces who have been part of our television and movie memories for decades. Starting her career as a child, Hayden grew up right before our eyes, from one life to life and guiding lights to voicing dots in a bug's life. She quickly became a generation of entertainment.
Remember her as Cheryl Yost in Remember the Titans, followed by Raising Stripes, Ice Princess, Raising Helen, Bring It On, All or Nothing, and I Love You, Beth Cooper. Each role she played represented a different chapter of growing up in the late 90s and 2000s. Years later, she reinvented herself again as Juliet Barnes on Nashville, showing off not only her acting ability but her musical talent. For those of us who grew up watching her, looking back at her career is almost like flipping through different chapters of our own lives, from Saturday afternoon movies to primetime television and trips to the theater. Hayden Panettiere will forever be part of the pop culture memories of our generation.
And that's the news at this hour. Don't forget to join us on our social media platforms. On behalf of the news crew, I am Manya Osibi. Many thanks for watching.